Hi everybody, Jacob with Scooters Lawn Care. Today we're going to talk about scheduling in Service Autopilot. One of the first ways we use Service Autopilot to really help our schedule is its routing features. It has a master map program, which when you put all your customers in the work for a day, it allows you to schedule it and route it according to what Google Maps says is the fastest routes. We find this to really help us build our schedule, build these things out so we can be extremely efficient in our routes. And some of the things that being efficient in your routes is going to help with is the time driving. So there's labor being lost. All the extra driving is extra gas. If you're taking, say, a couple wrong turns because you thought that to go to this house was going to be better, then you've lost the labor and the gas for that. So this really works out to be a great thing for us, helping our routing and keeping it efficient, keeping it tight, and the way that these things spin off for the business. And what I really love is we make more money because of it. And the other great thing is being efficient, being able to do things in a timely manner and organized routes also allows us to pass some of our efficiency on, if we're efficient enough, to be able to offer even better prices to our customers. So kind of preparing our schedule and having everything right up front allows us to potentially win more work. And then the snowball effect keeps going on and on and on. More customers, better routes, your density keeps getting better and better and better, and it keeps having the same effect. You stay just as organized, the routes stay just as clear and concise, and hopefully you become more and more profitable as you move forward. One of the other things that we really love that we see that just helps us tremendously is in the scheduling package. If me or someone else is in the office, we get a call, we have a job, it might be right around the corner from one of our other jobs on a route that day. It is the guys' mobile apps. They can get on their phone. We actually have iPads for all the guys. They can see their work. It'll tell them if the thing's been changed. But like I was saying, this woman can call. She can need something done. It could be on our route for today. We can check our dispatch board, see where our guy's last completed job is, and know, okay, they're about 5 jobs away from your house. We estimate that's going to take, look at your budgeted hours, it's going to take this much time, and then we can put her job on the schedule if she agrees. We can text the guys over the tablets or whatever we need to do, but basically it's going to warn them that they need to refresh their list, and it's instantly there. So this really, another thing about just being efficient, you might be able to squeeze another job in right on a route that day. You don't have to call, explain, give an address. All the information will be there. The work order will be there. The mobiles, the way it works together, it just does fantastic things for our business. So that's one of the second ways that we really find scheduling to be extremely useful in Service Autopilot. Now, the third thing that I wanted to hit on in scheduling is actually the way it allows you to schedule work. So we all know that when we go to mow a lawn, it's going to be a recurring thing. Some people might mow bi-weekly, some people might mow once a week, but it's always going to be something that throughout the season, unless it's a one-time mow, it's going to be reoccurring for you. So it allows you to make a reoccurring schedule that is really, really well thought out. We used some other programs before that when we did a reoccurring schedule, it was great. But say you get into the dry part of the year and you know, okay, we're going to be bi-weekly or whatever the case may be at that time. Well, you can adjust the master schedule. So even though they're a weekly Monday mow during, say, July 1st to the end of July, we can make everybody's schedule bi-weekly. So we don't have to individually go in and change the jobs. All we have to do is go Monday through Fridays, master routes, edit them the way we want them. Everybody on that route's going to get changed. So that's how the reoccurring package, we really find it to be just fantastic for our business. Now, the other way is, like I said, people do one-times, and not much. We personally don't do any one-time mows, but we'll have one-time projects, obviously, one-time cleanups, things of that matter. So you can obviously do the one-time. That's really not that key of a key of a thing in the whole picture. But some of the bigger things that we really like on the scheduling is the waiting list, which allows you to take a job. We know that this is a project that we talked to John Doe, and he wants it done in between September 1st and November. Well, we can put it on the waiting list and put that date range in, and we can just pull it whenever it fits. It allows us to be flexible. It allows us to fill our schedule in a timely manner and not have to say, okay, there's these 5 jobs. We can fit them in with our crews when our crews are going to be in that area. So we save, here again, more time, more money, more fuel, everything. It all adds up. And all these little tiny things compound over the year, and all of a sudden it's a huge savings. And it's another thing you really don't think of. Then the last thing that we really love is the packages. So package jobs, it'll still make a job go to a waiting list, but a package allows you to do things. We use them for fertilizer and lawn treatment applications. It allows you to set up a 5-round thing that, here again, has a date range on each round. It allows you to pull, it puts all those jobs on the waiting list during that time, and it allows you to pull them efficiently and pull them how it works best in your schedule, so you can make top dollar doing the work, and you don't have to be driving from one side of town to the other side of town. There's other things that this year we've really thought, package jobs, how they're going to help our businesses. Why pick up a lawn care customer and sign them up for a one-time hedge trimming? Why not sign that up for a package hedge trimming, where we might do that spring and fall, maybe spring, summer, and fall, and then every year on, we'll say February 1st, our office calls to renew that service. So now, instead of thinking of every little trimming or mulch job as just a one-time service that, yeah, the customer may call you back, we're going to start setting you up as, this is going to be an ongoing service. We're going to call to renew. We're going to make sure you want these things and keep going. And that's a way to, let's take it all like mowing. Let's make it all reoccurring. And you might think that might sound like we're just trying to sell, but at the same time, most of these customers, they just want to be taken care of. When you call them and you're checking on one of these things done, they're happy to hear that, hey, he's looking out for me, and he knows that that's something that needs done on my property, and it's one less thing we've got to think about. And that's why so-and-so's Lawn Care and Landscaping is the best in town, and we love them, and we refer them to everybody. So it's a huge spin-off from one little thing like a scheduling system that can create such a huge difference. And in conclusion, the benefits outweigh the complaints I hear of cost and other things. And the funny thing is, we've only talked about scheduling. We haven't talked about any of the other topics. We're going to hit on 3 more topics throughout the course of this, and really try to hash it out and get some good information on anything. If anybody has any questions on Service Autopilot, anything else I can try to put into these videos to try to help out and kind of enlighten people on some of the things that they do for us, please feel free to ask, like, subscribe, follow us. We're going to try to put out a bunch of information, because basically this is all about businesses growing together, and the more we put our heads together, 2 heads are better than 1. I think it'll help everybody. Have a great week, guys. Bye now. 'Cause we're gonna be legends, gonna get their attention. What we're doing here ain't just scary, it's about to be